Flag in the air, Eugene DeMax, Jordan Davis. Across the start-finish line as we begin round number 15 here in Australia, Calder Park Thunderdome. It's oval racing time here. DeMax with a good start as we head down the straightaway, very similar to Charlotte and Atlanta and Texas and Kentucky and just about every other trial, just about every other back straightaway on any oval track in history. DeMax leads the first lap. It's a cloudy night here in Australia, and Jordan Davis now looking for a run the 92. To a lot of oval fans, this track will definitely be very familiar. If I told you this track was in Australia, you'd probably think I was lying here, but we're not. Ovals in non-American countries are very rare. So, and none of these drivers have actually ever raced here before, so this is definitely going to be an equal playing field type of race. Everyone's got equal experience in terms of racing here in Australia. We raced in New Zealand last season. Quite an interesting race that was, although I don't think this race will be as chaotic as that one was. Jordan Davis looking underneath DeMax for the lead. Could be first lead change of the night. And Davis wobbles in right in front of the 92. DeMax keeps the run off the corner. This track is very hard to pass on. As you can see, it's very competitive on both lines. The outside line is capable of defending itself for a bit, but Davis takes the lead here. We have a string of cars all battling up here. No one's been able to really pull away, as Davis, due to his battling with DeMax, allowed some of the cars to catch up. Here comes Ian Dutta looking for second against DeMax here. All Pro Motorsports qualified on the second row, both cars did, and they've been pretty strong in practice and a good qualifying run, as here comes Dutta looking for the second place spot. Jordan Davis, Jordan Smith not doing quite well at the start, just barely inside the top 20. Our points leader has been somewhat of a struggle these last couple of races here. Almost won Spa a couple of weeks ago, but just came up short, and what was an interesting rain race that was. Speaking of rain, with the clouds, with the cloudy sky tonight, there have been possible reports of a rainfall tonight near the track. We don't know whether or not it's going to hit the track or not. Weather reports are saying that it's going to hit some towns nearby, but we'll see. We're going to keep our radars in check, as we can't really run a race on the rain on an oval, especially on these type of cars. Maybe on the older, more bulkier 2D cars that we used to run, possibly. But however, we must stay dry. On the cockpit of Cody Lamas, he's up there in the top 10, battling with some of these guys. It's been a pretty fun battle up here, trying to get some good spots in there. Zachary Fitzwater, as you can see up there in the top right, the mirror. And oh boy. Lamas working the wheel as hard as he can, trying to keep the car in the position it's been. However, Fitzwater fighting on the inside, almost gets into the 48. This is quite fun to watch here. As we got a Red Bull now up here. We got a Young Motorsports car now actually trying to make an attempt up here in the front. Young Motorsports and Red Bull have not had a good weekend at all. On the back of Charles Jackson, who's up here in the top 5. He's got Michael Block, Fitzwater, and Kevin are all running down on his bumper, trying to make a move on him. As you can see, now Jackson actually now starting to try and pull away as these guys are side by side. It's an interesting race so far. You can see the clouds forming up there and on the top of your screen. This is definitely going to be quite the interesting race. Ian Dutta making a charge towards Jordan Davis for the lead. DJ Curtis second in the points, now making an appearance up here as well. That number 19 back there is trying to get the points lead from Jordan Smith. He's been doing quite the impressive job. He's less than a race back. And Jordan Davis trying to get his first win of the season. That 8 car is trying to pick up some momentum, especially after that heartbreaking second place finish at Auto Club about a couple of months ago. Dutta's coming though, and Dutta usually does pretty well on these foreign ovals. Did very well in the Elite Series here. Somewhat of a delightful surprise here. Matt Duncan running up here in 10th. His brother William right there, back there in 11th. Team Thunder off to a decent start for once. Team Thunder has always had a knack for starting okay and then just falling back near the end. But this 42 is actually holding up with some of these top drivers, so it's great to see Matt Duncan somewhat competitive. Perhaps Team Thunder, especially since they are sponsored by Subaru, a Japanese car company. Since they're so close to Japan, since this is pretty much the closest race near it, they're probably putting in a lot of money into this one. So Team Thunder looks like they've got some extra strength tonight, and they're gonna use it the best of their ability, most likely. DJ Curtis, Dutta, all over Jordan Davis, but as we said, this is a tough track to pass on. Not a lot of opportunities. It's very easy to defend your position. Curtis still hanging in there in 3rd. Consistency has definitely been DJ Curtis' strong point this season. He has been getting a lot of really good finishes this season, finishing the top 5 very often. He's been rivaling Jordan Smith in the consistency category, as neither of them have a win so far this year. Perhaps that could change today for DJ Curtis, but we will see as the race goes on. Red Bull Racing has had quite the last 2 weeks for sure. They have had some huge team announcements so far this season, and we're not even close to the end of it yet. Jay Baskier was announced to be running a Patriots Trophy entry for next season instead of running full-time. It was also announced that Alan Cavanero is going to be retiring from the series after this season, along with Jonathan Skabnicki. All 3 of the Red Bull cars are all not going to be returning to full-time rides next season. And they've already announced 2 of their replacements. The first one, Michael Cavanero, Alan Cavanero's little son, almost said little brother. And also, there's rumors that Jesse Turner, another Patriots Trophy driver, could potentially be running in one of the Red Bull cars as well. So quite a shakeup for the Red Bull team. They are definitely looking to have an interesting next season already. Alex Allen hard charging through the field, starting in 28th, now fighting Matt Duncan for 10th. Allen's trying to take it easy on this 42 car right now, although Alex Allen's patience might run out. Ooh, Matt holding his line, actually getting some good speed in the middle of the corner. That's definitely been the 42 strong point in this battle. Allen gets, the number 08 I think is a lot more faster on the straightaways, but in the corners, the Team Thunder car seems to be a little bit better. Duncan got a little bit loose there, and that allows Alex Allen to swerve in. And here comes big brother William as Alex Allen now going for the 10th place spot, and I don't think Team Thunder is going to let him off that easy. Or at least they'll try to not let him off easy. Jordan Smith, we're hearing over the radio, is complaining that he might have lost his cylinders. This 80 car is definitely off the pace. When you're behind Nick Smith, I think that probably means you might as well just park the car. Deanna Shelton, she also lost a cylinder. Ben Guy is also, he didn't lose a cylinder, he just can't handle the car. He's been very angry in the car, reporting that the car is, well, it handles like a word that would probably come out of my hindquarters. Sean Galligan for sure has had quite the last couple of days. He finished second in the American 700 almost a week ago at California. However, not too long after the race ended, it was announced that Sean Perkins, who won the American 700, had a disqualified car, and Galligan was handed the win. So Sean Galligan now an American 700 winner. Congrats to him, I guess, but there's been a lot of controversy about that issue. However, we still would like to congratulate Galligan on his efforts. He had a great car and a great run that entire night. Alex Allen, fastest car on the racetrack by, about half a second, as he muscles his way past Michael Block, now looking for Fitzwater on the way there. This OA is unbelievably fast. It has not stopped charging. It's almost past the car every lap for sure. Started 28th, fell back to 30th after on lap 1, and then fought his way back up into the top 8. And now we got Team Thunder also charging their way forward. William Duncan's got quite the car right now, surprisingly. The bout for second has over 99,000 flavors of on right now as DJ Curtis and Cavanero top 10 in the points, fighting for it. Cavanero all over the 19. Curtis is not going to let that A3 car go without a fight. Both these guys are fighting to catch up to Jourdain Smith in the closing stages of this season. Both of these two have been incredibly consistent in putting out some great finishes. Jordan Davis still up there leading, but however, even when people battle, people still catch up to him. As Cavanero is all over the 19. If he turns him, I'm not going to be surprised. Alan Cavanero kicks off green flag pit stops as we have been completely green this entire race. A3 down pit road along with Fitzwater, Nico Hall, and Charles Jackson, and a couple other more coming in. We'll see where Cavanero positions himself after this green flag pit stop. William Duncan, the only driver who actually is staying out. And yep, he's the only car that has not gone to pit road. Looks like he's going to stay out an extra lap or two. Maybe lead some laps. As you can see, there's no one behind him. The other cars behind him are ones that have already pitted. Will William finally pit the car? Yes, he does. Duncan now finally going to pit the car. Looks like he wants the freshest tires, and he will have the freshest tires by a lap. DJ Curtis out of pit road faster than Jordan Davis. So DJ Curtis looks like he'll take the lead unless Cavanero all of a sudden makes a run towards him. We're not sure where he's at. Oh, that's the A3 right behind. Yep, there's Cavanero all the way on the outside looking for the pass. DJ Curtis takes the lead. Cavanero now making the charge. They've both gotten rid of Jordan Davis. That A car didn't really have much speed. And now we have a battle for the lead once again. Cavanero swoops down on the 19, moved him out of the way, and Cavanero slithering right on by the number 19 car. Cavanero on a mission for sure. Good car for him tonight. Alex Allen moves up to third after the pit stops. Fantastic pit stop by the number 08 team for once. They are definitely putting everything into this 08 car tonight as well. Alex Allen looking very strong here. Back there in third, if he can make a run, DJ and Cavanero, we could have a 3-car battle for the lead here. Jordan Davis falls down to 8th place, ironically, with his number after a rough pit stop. So now he's going to have to try and rebound here. This Nissan Skyline has shown speed before, but it definitely is going to need that speed now. DJ Curtis has taken his time with Alan Cavanero. These two have been battling like this for the past 10 laps or so. Curtis is not gaining, nor is he losing ground. I think he might be setting up the 83 for something as we go later on in this green flag run, as we have been cautionless tonight, thankfully. Curtis might be saving up some juice, trying to see if he can take away Leaf and Cavanero before pit stops. However, Cavanero is still a strong piece of equipment. Could be hard to pass, especially since this is Alan Cavanero. Fastest car on the racetrack, Vincent Allen in the 0 car. He just ran the quickest lap of the green flag run so far, up to 8th place. Fantastic job by this driver and team. Allen Fleming Racing Team is putting everything they've got in the cars this weekend. It's definitely showing here tonight. Vincent Allen started pretty far back along with his uncle, and he has fought his way forward along with a good pit stop to help. We have 4 cars all battling up here for third. Alex Allen, William Duncan, Nico Hall, Matt Duncan. Looks like Michael Block. Well, not Michael Block, and Ian Dutta. 5-car string, all battling for the final podium spot. Vincent Allen now also could be making this a 6-car fight. Alex Allen definitely doesn't have much speed right now at the moment. William Duncan and Matt Duncan certainly seem they do. Here comes Matt in the 42, looking underneath for Nico Hall. Wants to get with his brother, see if they can work together Team Thunder has shown one of the teams that's used a lot of teamwork to do some interesting things. They got a car in the chase by pushing each other. And Team Thunder is probably one of the better teamwork teams. However, their speed, it's kind of hard to do much with it. Gio Rice and Matt DeLeo are the only two Patriots Trophies drivers running in this race, and they're both of them actually doing okay. Gio Rice currently in 17th, defending from Sean Galligan. And Matt DeLeo is just outside the top 20, so great job of the Patriots Trophy cars. As Gio Rice looking for a ride next season, trying to show what he can do. He's doing better than some of our more veteran, experienced drivers, so something to look at here. Oh, Vince Now's getting a little bit touchy with Ian Dutta, a bump. And that was almost a wreck. Luckily, Vincent backed off and Dutta was able to save it. But this Zero car is still quite the charger right now. I think he wants to get by this 55 and quick as we're on board with him here. Looks down low. Dutta puts the block on him. I don't think Vincent Now's going to take that very lightly. Oh boy, ooh, looks for the middle again. Dutta decides to slide up and give him room that time. I think race control probably told Dutta to stop doing that, so hurrah. This is about as much of the back as Alex Allen has seen for the last 20 or so laps. A face full of a lightning bolt in a Subaru. Oh boy, Matt Duncan. Quite the enigma today. This Matt Duncan has been 4th place. Is unbelievable for him. Team Thunder's never been able to provide him with a fast car. We haven't been able to see what Matt Duncan can do in good equipment, and we're seeing what he can do with decent equipment. So a bump there. Man, Matt Duncan taking no names tonight. He's going to push as hard as he can. Jordan Davis has lost a cylinder. He has fallen to all the way to 26. He's more than 2 seconds off the pace. And a tough break. Tonight just keeps getting worse and worse for the A team, as he's got some back of the pack cars who have not had any speed. They are running him down quick. I didn't know he could have a battle this epic for 3rd, and only 3rd. Alex Allen seems to be holding these guys up, but no one's been able to really make a move on him. We saw Alex Allen with a lot of straightaway speed here, and I guess the turns are not working well for him. William Duncan out trying to pass his little brother on the inside. Matt couldn't get it done, so I think they might be switching to see if William can actually make a move here. But Vincent Allen might have something to say about that. It's a team battle. Allen Family Racing Team versus Team Thunder right now. 4 cars, 2v2. This is interesting. Spa winner Zach Rogers, he's got a really good view of this fight for 3rd. Everybody sticking together, no one been able to make a move. Point proven that it's hard to pass around here. But Rogers probably enjoying the entertainment in front of him, although he might be really stressing out about getting involved in this. This guy Nico Hall, his own teammate, looks like he'll make a move on him. Zach Rogers trying to get on a roll. Wants to try and sneak into the title, I think. He has a long way to go, though, but he's definitely shown some strides tonight. Cavanero pits from the lead. This is a green flag. This is the final pit stop of the night. No more pit stops from here on out. It's a 2-stop race. Cavanero, the leader, surrenders it to DJ Curtis. First one to bite. DJ Curtis just finished his pit stop. Let's see where he lands. I don't see. Well, there's Cavanero. I think Cavanero actually lost a lot of time to the 19 on that one. Oh boy. It definitely looks like a lot of the running order just got shooken up a little bit. Well, DJ Curtis is now the leader. He has a 4-second lead over Cavanero. The 19 team continuing to impress here as they are coming into the closing laps. However, we've got clouds coming. They're coming fast. The 19 team, we're hearing over the radio that they're telling Curtis to push as hard as he can and quick because there might be rain on the way here. If we get rain, that'll bring out the caution, but the 19's on the run. Cavanero is losing time to him, but we'll see how this pans out. The battle for 3rd is relentless as Alex Allen, Vincent Allen working together, pushing their way forward. Help from Zach Rogers. It's a fight here. They're going for third. Alex Allen will get the spot. Vincent, his nephew, is going to get up to fourth. They don't have a lot of time. AFRT is going to push as hard as they can to see if they can somehow run down the leaders. They still got to get past Cavanero. And then they got to get DJ Curtis, but there's not a lot of time left. Uh-oh. We're hearing drivers are reporting raindrops now appearing on the track. They're in their windshields. Raindrops are falling. Very lightly, but this could be bad. DJ Curtis now pushing hard, but Jordan Davis off the pace, lost a cylinder. Cavanero trying to run him down. DWSR might call the caution here. I don't think they're going to be able to get to the finish line. I don't think they're going to be able to finish this race in time. We've got just under 15 laps to go. We're awaiting word. Will they throw it here? It's downpouring now. Yellow is out. Caution is out for the first time tonight. And that is going to change things up. Rain has fallen down in Australia. And that was not what DJ Curtis wanted to see. And the race has been paused with 10 laps to go. Well, definitely not quite what we expected. We heard at the top of the show that there was possible rain incoming. However, it wasn't going to hit the track, but now it's downpouring. Now it's downpouring, but I think it might be starting to let up a little bit. We got to get the jet dryers out and clean up the track. As this race, we went caution-free the entire night until this point, so this is quite the shake-up and turn of events here. As jet dryers have now been deployed, it looks like we are going to be able to finish this race tonight. After a 3-hour delay for rain, we are going to finish this race under green. It's an 8-lap dash. DJ Curtis is going to have to hang on for just a little while longer from Cavanero, both Allens, Zach Rogers, Sanford. Rogers may have jumped the start. Cavanero on the outside already. Cavanero moves to the outside. Alex Allen, Vincent Allen, both of them got a fantastic start on the bottom. Cavanero slides high. The track is slippery. They dried it, but it's not completely dry. Oh boy. Alex Allen, now he moves up to second. He got Cavanero out of the way. Vincent Allen falls to fourth. Almost got third. Cavanero now, he's coming back on the 08 and the 19. He didn't get the best start. He didn't choose a good line at all. Got a little bit slippery there, but here they come. Curtis is hanging on for dear life. Allen and Cavanero, two very aggressive drivers all over the number 19. Alex Allen diving into the corner into the 19. Oh, drove it a little bit too hard. Curtis slides up. Curtis backed out of the throttle or else he was going to hit the wall. Allen takes the lead for the first time tonight. Cavanero all over the back bumper of him. The 83 has been hard charging, led a lot of laps tonight as he's all over the 08. Couple of laps to go. Vincent Allen also trying. He charges into the 19. He's going to go for it. At the line, 2 laps to go. Alex Allen, Cavanero, bumper to bumper. Cavanero looking for some space to try and shove the 08 out. Alex Allen, however, holding his line, trying to do the best he can here. Alex Allen has been in this position so many times, but he is going to fight as hard as he can. It's been a long time coming. White flag. Cavanero trying to ruin Alex Allen, trying to make him second to the bridesmaid again. The white flag is deployed. Cavanero is going to have to make a charge. He drives it into the corner. Keeps off the 08, doesn't want to wreck him, I think. But this is where Cavanero has been strong. Alex Allen, however, has been strong in this corner ever since the green flag waved out. Cavanero can't get the run. Here he comes on the bottom out of nowhere, dives into it, to the checker flag. It's Alex Allen by a car length. And that is how you do it. He finally didn't choke away the win this time, and Cavanero just lost it there. Got loose in the corner, punched it in, but just could not edge himself in there. Unbelievable finish. Alex Allen has ended what was currently the longest winless drought in the series season. Well, second longest. Deanna Shelton's got that covered. But Alex Allen, his first win since season 6 in Germany, is now finally a winner once again here in Australia. We'd like to thank you for this. We'd like to thank you all for watching this race. Quite a fun night, an unexpected twist in the final green flag run of the race. And Alex Allen finally a winner once again. And Alley Family Racing Team will get their first win as a team. Here are your results and points.